Back to another JK movement class. For today's class, we are doing a warm-up. You can use warm-up for whatever sport you're into. I'm about to go to jiu-jitsu, so I'm gonna spend 15 to 20 minutes getting my joints ready, as I always do. I've got a band here. We might use the band, we might not, because I don't even know what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna work this one out as we go. So if you do have a band, have one nice and handy. I've got the squat rack here. We'll probably use it as an anchor. So something you can anchor yourself to, you know, a table leg or something, or a couch leg, something like that. I'll try not to use the squat rack too much. Let's get started. We'll start with calves. Let's start in this kneeling position here. Left hand to your belly, right arm out to the side. We'll do these ones pretty high tension. Let me scoot back just a little bit here. Hopefully I don't bang into this. From there, arm out to the side. Take a breath in. Create that good internal tension. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, and then start driving that shoulder or arm across your body. Come up towards the sky. I feel like I'm going to bang into my rack here. Turn the palm away from you. Rotate and reach behind you. I know we are good. I'm good. Lean at the side of your hip. Kick back again. Open the palm up. This is where I definitely will hit my rack. Come across your body and back down. Let's do that one more time. Driving across. High tension, squeezing here. There should be a little bit of shake in the arm. We're using these to warm up. So if you do cars regularly, these are higher than your normal sort of morning or daily routine cars. Lean at your hip. Extend back again. Open up. Try not to bang into anything. Come across your body and back down, straight to the other side. Right hand belly, left arm out to the side. Let's go. High tension here. So squeeze your belly. You can press your right hand into your stomach here. If you have tennis balls, you can squeeze balls to create more tension. And the side of your hip. Extend back again. Open up. Palm up towards the sky. Across and back down. Let's go one more time. Cross and up, turn away, kick back again, open up, palm up towards the ceiling, across and back down. All right, so from there, we'll do spine cars as well. We'll do hips as well today. Give yourself a nice big hug. Breath in, create some tension by squeezing into yourself and start rounding your spine forward. Round, 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 round. When you run out of space, twist to the left. Side bend, lift up the right elbow, lift from the low back, mid back, upper back as you come over towards the other side. Round forward, back to center and reverse. Twisting right, side bend, lift your left elbow, extend, extend, extend. Round forward, and this time let's mix it up. Come back to center, twist to the left, side bend, pause there, come back down. Again, side bend, lift the right elbow up. Then back down. Do that one more time. Side bend, back down, come back through center, twist to the right, side bend, lift your left elbow up, so a little bit of lateral flexion through the spine. Back down, stay in the rounded position, side bend, back down. One more time, side bend, and back down. Let's do hip cars, let's do them standing. You can do many positions, but standing's usually my preference for hip cars. Something to grab onto or just hang onto a wall. This is not a balancing exercise here. I'm just going to grab onto my rack here. We'll start with the outside hip. I'm using my left hip, whatever's your outside hip though. Let's go. Lift up, drive across your body and up. Sorry, you got the side on view here. Take it wide. From there, lift the outside ankle up towards the sky and kick back. Try to keep this right hip nice and neutral. Kick back again. Go wide. Well, yeah, lift, lift, lift. And back down. One more time. Across and up, take it wide, lift outside shin up, kick back, back to center, kick back again, go wide, lift, 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 and switch your sides. Nice snappy class today. Let's get through these. Right leg out to the side, drive across, lift that shin and ankle up, take it wide. From there, we're lifting that outside shin and ankle up towards the sky and kick back, knee towards knee, kick back again, go wide, then the shin and ankle comes forward, so you're externally rotating. Back to that starting position. One more time, cross and up, go wide, lift, kick back, land, kick back again, go wide, pull, 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 and back down. All right, what can we do next? Let's warm up the neck a little bit here. Always one with the neck for jiu-jitsu. So for this one here, let's do, since jiu-jitsu got quite a lot in this tuck position, so let's train a little bit in that tuck position here. Bring your hands behind your head and tuck your chin in towards your chest. So the hands are pressing me down and my hands are going to hold me in this position. The first action that we're going to try and do is lift the chin up towards the sky, but the hands are going to be our block. And the second action is tucking the chin further. So some isometrics for neck flexion here. Take a breath in. And brace, and then gently first, keeping the hands pressing down, start trying to lift your chin up towards the sky. Hands holding you in this tuck position. Let's go a little bit higher with your intensity. Try to get that chin a little bit more up towards the sky, but the hands are blocking you, so just increase your intensity. And now just get to whatever level you feel comfortable with. Neck is a sensitive area, so don't overdo it. We're just hanging here for about 10 seconds, trying to lift up. The hands are blocking me in this end-raised position. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands and tuck the chin towards the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw the shoulder blades down your back and squeeze the chin in towards your chest. We're hanging here for 10 seconds, and then we'll go straight into neck cars from here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the chin tucked in. Draw a line over your left collarbone. Try to keep the shoulder blades down. Tipping your water out of your ear onto your left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Right ear over towards the right shoulder. Tuck the chin in. Go back to center and reverse your direction. Over toward the right. Right ear towards the right shoulder. Look up towards sky. Over towards the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Tucking in, and let's go back the opposite direction, over to the Lord's left, towards the sky, towards the right, and back down. All right, a little bit of neck. Let's get back to the hips. Let's work a little bit of isometrics for, let's do internal rotation to start with. Bring your right shin or right leg down into a 90-90, right hip, draw the line to your knee, and right knee draws a line to your ankle. Bring your hand behind you and then start turning towards the right. So I'm turning towards the right. I can think about sinking my right pan pocket towards the ground here. And we'll just hang here for 15 to 20 seconds. And we'll do some isometrics from this position. So not just yet, but when I tell you to, the first action you can try and do is press that right foot down into the ground and sweep it towards the opposite leg. So pressing down, sweeping this way, it's not going to move. And the second action, we try and lift that ankle off the ground, but you're stuck in this end range position. All right, let's hit it. Just one set of these. Let's take a breath in. And brace. Start creating some tension with your hands, your belly, your glutes, and start driving that right ankle into the ground and trying to sweep it towards the left. We're trying to externally rotate the hip. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. That shake of the head was not at you. One of my kids was trying to come out here. It's coming out here now when I'm filming. All right, let's increase your intensity a little bit higher, ramp it up. And higher, get to whatever you feel is your safest intensity and just hang there. We're going here for about 10 seconds. Pretty high intensity with this one. One rep only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your body position where it is, reverse direction. Try and lift that ankle off the ground. Now we're trying to internally rotate the hip. Give it a good old squeeze. And as you do so, keep turning your torso towards the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And from there, with that right hip, keep the front shin glued on the ground. You need to stay where it is like me, or you can kick it out a little bit further. Don't mind. That back hip, just give it a little squeeze, rotate out. Little squeeze and back down. Do that 2 more times. Rotate out. Back down. 1 more time. Rotate out. And back down. Nice. Let's just switch it straight to the other side. So you've probably seen 90-90 switches before. So for this 90, hello Charlotte, yep. For this 90-90 switch, we're going to rotate out and there. So what happens is what people do, they do this kind of stuff where they're here like this. Just rotate out. When you can't go anymore, then allow the other hip to start coming with you. Try to keep the hips far away from each other as you can. I'm going to bang into my rack here. And then we landed 90-90 on the opposite side. So left hand comes behind you. We're pumping through this today. And now we're turning towards the left. Turning towards the left, again, maybe that pant pocket towards the ground. You might find the stretch here at all. You might have to lean back a little bit. Your hip is different to mine, so play around with those angles. We'll give you 10 seconds and we'll hit one of those isometric again. First one's gonna be driving that shin down, sweeping forward, and then you're gonna try and lift that ankle off the ground for the second contraction. Let's take a breath in. Embrace, create some good internal tension, and then start driving that ankle down, trying to sweep it forward. We're trying to externally rotate the hip in this direction. Let's ramp your intensity up. Ramp up. Ramp up. And then you get to whatever you feel is your safest intensity and hold right there. Just 10 seconds. Good way to warm up the rotators. Definitely heavily involved in any sport, but particularly if you're a BJJ guy or girl. 3, 2, 1, reverse directions. Try and lift that shin and ankle off the ground, but keep turning your chest, torso towards the left. What you got here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And from there, just 3 times, keeping the front shin down on the ground. Just rotate that back hip. Give it a little squeeze, and back down, lift up, and squeeze, back down. One more time, lift up, and back down. I'm gonna give you 2 options for this next one, in terms of how you wanna set this up. One up for some shoulder external rotation. The first one, I did say I wasn't gonna use the rack, but the first one is with the rack, like this. So I'm gonna use my right hand, it's gonna weave inside, and I'm gonna grab the outside of the rack here. That's gonna be the first setup. If that one doesn't work for you, or you don't have a rack, we can do it this way as well. So you would come into a butterfly. This is the one that I'll show because most people are gonna have access to this, but the actions will be the same. So I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna weave it inside. I'm just gonna pop it through the other side. Just my sort of my wrist. My wrist is still kind of in contact with my leg here, and just my hand is popping through to the side. So from there, I don't find much of a stretch here for my shoulder. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk this right foot away from me a little bit here. As I walk it out there, you can see it's coming into this like Americana type position here, which you wanna warm up, right? So what we're gonna do here, if you still don't find much of a stretch here, you can also think about turning your chest away from that arm. So I'll be turning, this is my right arm, I'll be turning to the left. So we're gonna do isometrics again, just 1 round. The first action we're gonna do, if my arm wasn't stuck in that position, is trying to internally rotate the shoulder. And the second action is trying to externally rotate the shoulder. But we're in our in range position here, so there's not gonna be any movement. All right, let's do it. Let's take a breath in. Good internal tension here. Left hand can squeeze onto the leg, squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, and gently start trying to internally rotate, meaning I'm pressing my forearm into the calf. I'm pressing my forearm into my lower leg here. Let's build that intensity a little bit higher. Press in higher, a little bit harder, and hang here. Let's go 15 seconds here. Trying to rotate in and keep turning your chest away from that arm, turning away to the left. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse directions. Now try to rotate away, not from the wrist, but from the shoulder. Squeeze the back and outside of the shoulder, trying to create space between your forearm and the calf now. Hip squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice release. Now I'm going to show you this one from behind. We'll do swimmers. You come to any kind of position, seated, legs out in front of you, whatever's good. I'm just going to grab onto this here. You don't have to do that though. Right hand behind your head. Sit up nice and tall. From there, lift off, straighten out to the side. Turn the palm down. This is my right shoulder, reaching back and up, back and up, back and up. Bend the elbow and land on your back. Lift off, straighten, thumb up, reaching across and land on the back of your head. Lift off and straighten, thumb down, rotate, reach behind you, bend and land, lift off, straighten, thumb up towards ceiling and land back on the head. Do that one more time, lift off and straighten, thumb down, reach behind you, land on your back, lift off, reaching up towards the sky, and reset. Let's switch it to the other side. So again, if you had the rack on that side, you'll do the rack on the other side. The actions were exactly the same. So we were here, and we were rotating this way, and then rotating the other way, exactly the same. Left hand set up either on the rack or bring it in underneath that left leg. So again, I'm walking the left leg away from me. If you've got something to grab onto, you can. Otherwise, just grab onto your leg. I got a good stretch there already. Take a couple of breaths right here. I know we're pumping through it today. All right, we'll hit one of these. Again, the first action is going to be trying to internally rotate. The second action is going to try to further get a little bit more range. Shoulders feel a little bit tighter than the other one today. All right, let's take a breath in. Embrace and gently first start trying to internally rotate, pressing forearm into the calf. Let's build that intensity a bit higher. A bit higher. And then get to whatever your safest and greatest effort is and hold. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse direction. Try and create space now. Keep turning your chest to the right. Back outside of the shoulder. Protecting yourself from those Americanas. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Let's do those swimmers on the other side. All right, so left hand behind your head, sit up nice and tall, and from there lift off, straighten out to the side, thumb towards the ground, and reach behind you. Bend and land. Lift off, straighten, thumb up towards the ceiling, and land on the back of your head. Lift off, out to the side, thumb down, reach behind, and land. Lift off, straighten, thumb up, back down. One more time, good rep here. Lift off and straighten, thumb down, reach behind, and land. Lift off, straighten, and come back up. All right, let me see what time we got here. Maybe just about time for class. So I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's finish with some elbows. Grab onto a band, have it on your anchor point. And we'll do a little bit of finishing for the elbows here. Hopefully you can still see me in the shot here. So any kind of seated position is fine. All we're going to be doing is elbow cars, but with the resistance of the band. So wherever you grab onto the band, obviously if I grab it towards the end here, it's going to be easier. The more I grab on or the more I reach away, the harder it's going to be. So choose a tension that's challenging for you. So I'm going to start with my thumb up, my palm up towards the sky. I'm going to maintain that as best as I can. From there, I'm going to start making, that's too much. I'm going to start making a bicep curl. When I get to my bicep curl position, I turn my palm over, so palm down towards the ground, and I come back down. A little bit more tension here, palm over, back up, palm over, back down. Just keep going back and forth, palm over, back up, palm over, back down. Let's do one more like that, palm over, back up, palm over, back down. Now pause. Now my palm is facing down towards the ground. I come back up, palm over, back down, palm over, up, palm over, back down. One more, palm over, back up, over, and back down. All right, let's switch it straight to the other side. Palm towards the sky, bending, palm over, back down. So we're rotating the elbow here, coming up, rotating the elbow on the way back down. Keep fighting for more rotation on the way back down. Let's do one more or two more in this direction. Palm over, back up, palm over, back down, palm over, up, palm over, back down. Now let's keep the palm where it is, so palm down towards the ground. Come back up, palm over, back down. 3 more, palm over, and up, over, back down. Last 2, palm over, back up, palm over, back down. One more time, palm over, back up, over, and back down. All right, piece of cake, that was our class for today. Nice, quick, snappy class to get you ready for sport. And I'm off to jiu-jitsu. Peace.